Hey everybody, it's Van Time with Chuck and Deb. And so we tried to do a recording yesterday and it was a complete fail. Nothing recorded. But we're glad to be back with you. And we thought we'd just share our quiet times today. So, you want to start or you want me to start?
I'm trying to think. I was reading in Hosea, which is like talking about the Plumline, but in a bad way, because Israel was found guilty. Reading in John, 1 John, I think. It's interesting because he calls the believers children of God and little children and like children. And so I was thinking we're expecting our kids and grandkids to come for the holidays this week. And I was thinking we're going to have lots of little children in our house, and how I guess being called little children could be positive and negative. Anyway,
I remember being told to grow up a few times as an adult. Does that count? Yeah, I was reading in Luke 8. Two things stuck out to me. One was that in the parable of the sower, the forced soil bears fruit. He has a good heart and he bears fruit with perseverance or patience in other versions. And I'm just reflecting on the last 5 years of ministry, and especially the last 2, on all the things that God has done and how much fruit has come about. But if you were to talk to Deb and I this time of 2015, we were totally bummed out. So, and this year is a completely different story. So bearing fruit with perseverance or patience. And then the other thing that struck me later down in that chapter, Jesus' mom and brothers are outside and they say, hey, your mom and brothers and sisters are outside. And he says, who are my mother, brothers, and sisters? Is it not those who hear the word of God and do it? Whoa, that's like a high standard for being in the family. You are in the family if you obey and do his word, or hear and do his word. That just struck me this morning.
when you're talking about perseverance, that reminds me of last night we did an iron on iron with a couple of gals in California that are doing ministry with on their campuses at USC and UCLA, and
Kiki and Grace.
Kiki and Gracie. And as they were talking about some of the things that have happened the past year, I think they came to realize how much their praying and fasting and persevering and sharing the gospel has, even though it seemed like there wasn't much happening, there was more happening than they realized when they sat down and were talking about it, and just celebrating and remembering as they were doing this ministry assessment was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, we're going to edit the video of that iron on iron and put it on YouTube. It was amazing, and it's well worth watching. It'll be long, but it's well worth watching the work that God is doing through two single women that are students, one undergrad and one law student. And it was absolutely amazing to listen to them and hear how Jesus is using their lives.
Well, it's also pretty neat to see, you know, the networking and connecting that's happening, because Kiki actually came from Memphis and was led to Christ by Zach. Shout out to Zach for being faithful.
Exactly.
And moved to California to get her law school degree, and connected up there with No Place Left folks. So it's pretty cool to see the connections that are happening.
Yeah. And then those connections are continuing with the ethne from around the world that are attending these schools. Gracie and Kiki are reaching out to people from different countries. They just led a Chinese national to Christ, and they'd been sharing the gospel with him for a while, and he came to them one day and said, "I have decided to join your family." The family of God. And that was very cool. Good story. Hey, it's great being with you guys, and it's just about Christmas time. Hope to get the video out before then, and we just love y'all and appreciate you. So keep making disciples until there's no place left.